History and background. For the history, Bank Negara Malaysia, as known as the Central Bank of Malaysia, is a statutory body which started operations on 26 January 1959. Bank Negara Malaysia is governed by the Central Bank of Malaysia Act 2009. For the background, the role of Bank Negara Malaysia is to promote monetary and financial stability. This is aimed at providing a conducive environment for the sustainable growth of the Malaysian economy. As the banker and advisor to the government, Bank Negara Malaysia provides advice on macroeconomic policies and the management of public debt. BNM is also the sole authority in issuing the national currency and in managing the country's international reserve.
Next is brief monetary policy in BNM. Monetary policy is process by which the monetary authorities of Malaysia, like Bank Negara Malaysia, control the supply of money, often targeting an inflation rate or interest rate to ensure price stability and general trust in the currency. Further goals of the monetary policy are usually to contribute to economic growth and stability. Monetary economy provides insight into how to craft an optimal monetary policy since the 1980s. In 1998, Bank Negara Malaysia has announced the implementation of the number of policy measures. These measures aim to improve the efficiency of intermediation process, improving financing to productivity, economic activity, as well as to enhance the efficiency of the operation. In 1998, Bank Negara Malaysia has announced the implementation of the number of policy measures. These measures aim to improve the efficiency of the intermediation process.
Next is the function of interest rate in monetary policy. The interest rate is used as an instrument in economy policy. Setting the interest rate to achieve a monetary policy objective, often price stability or low and stable inflation, is usually the responsibility of the central bank. The central bank sets a very short-term nominal interest rate. This is to ensure price stability and general trust in the currency. In addition to that, interest rates have to be at levels that will allow savers to earn a positive real rate of return. At the current interest rate level, the real rate of return on deposits after taking into account the expected rate of inflation is being maintained at levels prevailing before the crisis. This has allowed savings in Malaysia to continue to be efficiently mobilized through the banking system.
The relationship between interest rate with strength of currency. All other factors being equal, higher interest rates in a country increase the value of the country's currency relative to nations offering lower interest rates. However, such simple straight-line calculations rarely, if ever, exist in foreign exchange. Although interest rates can be a major factor influencing currency value and exchange rates, the final determination of a country's exchange rate with other currencies is the result of a number of interrelated elements that reflect and impact the overall financial condition of a country in respect to that of other nations. The relationship between interest rates and inflation. Inflation and interest rates are often linked and frequently referenced in macroeconomics. Inflation refers to the rate at which prices for goods and services rises. Under a system of fractional reserve banking, interest rates and inflation tend to be inversely correlated. This relationship forms one of the central tenets of contemporary monetary policy. Central banks manipulate short-term interest rates to affect the rate of inflation in the economy.
Finally, impact of interest rate adjustment towards Malaysia's economic performance. Our base case had been for Bank Negara to leave its policy rate unchanged through the rest of this year and 2018. We have noted that if financial imbalance risks continue to build, the probability of the rate hikes could rise as Bank Negara see to eventually but gradually normalize policy from an accommodative stand. It pointed out that for 2018, domestic demand would be the key source for growth by the external sector. Private consumption would remain the largest driver of growth, supported by continued improvement in income and overall labour market conditions.